Hello Libra, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And this is a general love reading, so it may not resonate with everyone out there. Some of you may have already gone through this. Some of you may be experiencing this right now, and the rest of you may experience this in the far future. One sec. Oh my. We have here grief. And there are doubts. Oh goodness. Libra. This person's going through a lot. They've put you through a lot, but it's their reaction to what has happened. Wow. This person really is down. They're just very, very depressed. Holy crap. All of these cards are on the sad, negative, dark side. But sometimes people have to feel this way in order to understand what they did was not right. That is what this person is realizing. All right, so guys, what I'm seeing here is a situation, first of all, that occurred. Most of the people that are going to resonate with this particular spread are those who might have been in a short-term type of relationship. You may be experiencing on-off, maybe breadcrumbing, friends with benefits type of situation where you thought things were going to get better, but they are on a different page and you are on a different page. The reason I say that is because of the type of cards we have here. This is pleasure, and this is, for me, this is laughter, this is pleasure. For me, when I see this combo, it's more of a friends with benefits type of situation. Very friendly. All right, so we have here laughter, doubt, grief, boundaries, illness, wellness, victim, creativity, pleasure, and abundance under the bottom of the deck. All right, Libra, I'm going to express to you what it is that this person is feeling towards you currently. My dear Libra, the connection that I have with you makes my heart really happy. You know what makes me tick. You know what makes me happy. What makes my heart happy. You know how to make me laugh. I often have good times with you, and I consider you a very good friend. But what has happened between us went a little beyond what I thought should have happened. At this point in time, I'm having doubts about this connection, doubts about myself. I'm not as confident as I used to be. I've lost my self-esteem. And right now I am grieving. I'm feeling sorry, regretful, remorseful, guilty for what I have put you through. And I understand that there are boundaries. Some boundaries need to be crossed, and some boundaries I have put up voluntarily. This distance that has grown between us There is a reason for this distance. And it appears that you just don't understand. There are things, restrictions that are holding me down from reaching out to you, for being the type of person that you would want me to be. I try to release myself from memories of the past that haunt me, but I'm unable to. There are restrictions, constraints, feeling overwhelmed with so many things that I have to do, not related to us. But I can't give you what it is that you need. I can't be the person that you want to have in your life. I understand that I have taken you for granted. I have victimized you. I have emotionally, psychologically, and sexually manipulated you. I have overindulged and taken what it is that I wanted. All I ever have been thinking about is just, I want to create something with you. Create something long-lasting. But what I want to create involves having a lot of pleasure with you. Overall, I do feel that in this connection there is a sense of abundance. This abundance, it makes me feel very prosperous with all that I have gained in this connection with you. I have learned things from you, and I do feel that we make a good team. Right now, my mind is only thinking about how I have treated you. And because of this, I myself have put up boundaries because I don't know how to face you. I don't have the courage to. And I do believe that this is all the things that I feel. It comes down to being just a friend and wanting pleasure in this connection. All right, Libra. These cards are very complicated. It does appear here that this person definitely has manipulated you, but there's also reasons why they can't give you what it is that you want. They're not telling you what these reasons are. But are they feeling guilty? Are they remorseful? Are they regretting anything that they did? Yes, they are. You just can't see it because they put up the boundaries. They just don't want you to know anything. There's some people that just can't face the truth. Sometimes because of pride and ego, and sometimes because they're just so embarrassed. They don't know how to deal with the situation. But here, Libra, somebody really used you and misused you. All right, I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. So this will show us any type of issues that this individual is facing in terms of the connection. What is the reason why they are not the type of individual that you were hoping for, Why aren't they making that type of move? Eight of Arrows. Oh boy. Here we have depression, entrapment, and victimization. To some degree, Libra, this person feels that they have also been victimized. Not only did they victimize you, but they feel victimized as well. Now their level of victimization may be different, but here I see it going both ways. They also feel entrapped. They are depressed, and they feel victimized. Right now this person is entrapped by emotions and sorrow. There's an inability to move and feeling victimized. There's extreme sorrow. However, things may not be as bad as they seem. There is an obsession with personal problems to the detriment of you. Problems that may come from within themselves. There is a bit of narcissism here. Now you also know there's narcissism, but there's different levels. So this is something that has come up here. Now, wow, is this person really depressed? Oh yes, because this is the second card here that showed up, because the card before where you have illness and wellness, there is a lot of depression there. And there's restrictions, things that are holding this individual back from coming towards you. Now here in this card, it actually clearly states what it is. Obsession with personal problems. So this person has personal problems, issues that they may not actually discuss with you. And it's to the detriment of others. So whatever problems they have, the problems exist. They deal with it, but they don't tell you what the problems are. That's something that this individual has gone through during the time they were in your company. They're still going through this today. You have here the Eight of Coins. Okay. With the Eight of Coins, this talks about avoiding the type of work that needs to be done. There's a lack of integrity and discipline right now. Dissatisfaction with the type of efforts they have put into the connection, and they never really received any type of rewards. So this is the attitude. I'm hearing this as a message. What's the use of me helping out anyway, when in the end I know I'm going to receive nothing at all? This is a man's voice. It's very youthful, actually. It doesn't have a deep voice. This is probably just one individual who really is feeling this. But this is the thing. This person almost feels as if no matter how much hard work they put into this, they have spoiled the situation so much, it's not worth trying to even fix. And this is also why they're depressed. You know, they screwed up the situation so far, so badly, that it's not salvageable. You know, and that happens when people take things too far. That's why you say, you know, an individual took it too far, because there's a point of no return at that time then. It's difficult to come back. Okay. I have here the Beginner's Tarot deck. Then we have the King of Swords. Right, the King of Swords. Oh my goodness me, guys. Whoa. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. For those of you that are feminine, more having feminine feminine qualities, you're definitely more angry at the masculine. you're staring at this guy. You're glaring at this guy. Yeah, this is a couple who's not really talking to each other because of a lot of things that happened. Very, very sad and upsetting things. This is a whole lot of characters and people. Hardly ever happens. It's the first time these type of cards have come out. Strange. Oh, I see. Because there's a lot of different types of personalities coming out from you and this individual. This person is the King of Swords. I see this. Very cold, very calculative, but they do have emotions. But they just express it in a very crude kind of way. Do they want you? Yes, they do. They just want to set some ground rules because they themselves know that they have screwed up. Here, they feel that you are not very approachable because you are the Queen of Swords. They're seeing that this is what you are. However, they are softening their heart, and they want to do that with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups. This is providing you, giving to you, nurturing, protecting, loving, unconditional love. However, there is a strong part in this connection where this person may end up simply being kind of like a player. Here I see the Knight of Wands as a player energy. Usually I don't. But here it's as if one person is looking for love, but the other is just looking for like a hookup. And that's the part where there's a disconnect. Six of Swords under the bottom of the deck. We have here wanting to move on from the situation and this mindset, the way people are dealing with the situation, the way it's being dealt with, the way the thoughts are in this connection. The thoughts are not what they're supposed to be. So Libra, I just wanted to say, oftentimes when I do personal readings, what I've seen is there's a lot of times when one person gets into the connection, both of them get into the connection, thinking the same. However, usually it's the feminine energy that becomes more attached and emotional, basically. That's just nature. That's just the way it is. However, the masculine energy is able to compartmentalize. And if the masculine energy knows what he wants, now masculine energy can also be a female, just keep that in mind. But the main issue is when one knows what they want, and they know that this is what they want because this is their lifestyle, it is very difficult to change that person's mindset because they were already in the connection with that type of mindset. They know that this is what I'm getting into. This is what I want. I don't want anything beyond this. And Libra, if this person has kept their distance from you, it's simply because both of you are not compatible on an emotional level. It's emotions here. Physically, you will be. Spiritually, I didn't see much spirituality here. But you both are not on the same page. Your ambitions, you yourself want something long-term. You want something a bit more promising with a bit more effort. Whereas this person that you're dealing with wants to be in your life only when they want to be in your life. And that's a problem because you're wasting your time on someone who doesn't think like you. And you cannot change the mind of another human being. If a person falls in love with you willingly, that's fine. That's natural. But here it's almost as if there's this desire to change what is natural, turn it into something unnatural, and have your way that, okay, this person doesn't love me, but I'm going to do this, this, and that, and I hope that they love me now. I hope that they'll be with me now. Why? I know that's love, but the problem is you can't waste your life over that, because it really does waste your time, energy, efforts, your aura, everything. You start attracting negative energy. There's depression, there's sadness. So many things happen. It's just not one thing. It's like a snowball effect. It starts small, and then there's so much that gets involved alongside it. So keep in mind that this person is not on the same page as you are emotionally. They have more of a player energy. You have more of a committed energy. Just going to do a quick prayer on these cards. Oh my God. Look at that. Forgiveness. There's been a lot of hurt and pain in this connection. A lot. There is a sense of forgiveness. Somebody's going to want to ask for forgiveness and say sorry. Someone's going to ask and say sorry, and then someone's going to forgive. There's a peaceful resolution coming up. There's going to be some form of agreement. There's going to be this realization that you want this and I want this. There you go. Unlikely. Yes, there's going to be a peaceful resolution, but I feel here that Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel, the message is that unlikely it's going to work out the way that you thought it would. The way it's going to work is if you compromise. Now, for your greater good, yes, you may be with this person. However, if this person's a player and they have 2 or 3 people on the side and you're just that extra one person that they visit, and you've invested everything, time, energy, this person's even living with you, but it's like an open relationship where they're going out meeting other people. Why are you doing that? I mean, is it a shelter that you have? Don't do that. You have done too much in your life to earn whatever the heck it is that you're earning. Do not keep someone in your home that is eating out of your plate, out of like your food, your fridge, just for them to leave and be with somebody else over the weekend. I've dealt with people like this. It's common. Apparently it's common. I didn't know this. And it's heartbreaking, because how much love can you possibly give to someone? You're basically catering to their every need. And this is the problem, guys. Ladies especially. Being nurturing, and that's fine, but there's a limit to everything. It has to have a limit. Because if you put too much of yourself out there, especially when you're accommodating the needs of this person, they're not going to value you anymore at all. You're always going to be... There's an example I use, it's kind of strange. But it's like in the middle of a highway in a desert. You are that gas station, that petrol pump. You are that gas station. This person can drive around town, go wherever the heck they want. However, when they need petrol, gas, they come up to you. And that's it. Then they leave again. They come back to you. You always there. And they're always going around. That 24/7 sign, you got to shut that down. You have to make yourself rare, and then let them be stranded out in the middle of the desert. That way they'll realize the value of the gas station. I know it's a weird example, but I think you guys kind of got the picture. Here, there's no need to worry. There is compromise, so keep in mind you're going to have to let go of a few things and accommodate this individual, and they're going to have to let go of a few things and accommodate you too. Here we have yes, there's no need to worry, yes. What I am seeing is there's going to be a really, really strong friendship. At the very least, you are going to start off as friends, and beyond that, good things can come. Because if you completely cut it off, then that's the end of it. But I do see 3 big cards came up here: forgiveness, peaceful resolution, and compromise. It's unlikely going to work out the way you thought, but you have 2 yeses here. Very positive. The angels here are telling you there's no need to worry. And they're saying ask your angels. Now, how we ask our angels, we pray to and through the Christ consciousness, that is Jesus Christ. Through him, in your mind's eye, you can talk to Jehovah, the Father. That's pure white light. Pretend you're in a room, just in your mind, in your third eye. From there, you call upon and you ask them, can you please send Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to guide me and protect me throughout this situation, because I need help. They do all the back work, and then they send them to you. Again, in your mind's eye, call upon the angels and ask them to help you and tell them that you've given them permission. There's a process to this. We do not pray to angels. Angels are not gods. They're angels, which is something very different. So we can pray to God, but the angels work for people. And so what we have to show is respect and faith, because that's what they thrive on. This is how you can get hold of your angels. You don't just call an angel. They need permission from their boss. Their boss is Jesus, their boss is Jehovah, and Jehovah has many other names in the Abrahamic religion. So there's a process to this. But Libra, this has been a very, very hard connection for you guys. I see it. And there's so much pain involved. But don't worry. Just understand this, you're not alone. There's a whole bunch of people out there feeling the same way, going through the same thing. So it does seem as if there's going to be something positive from this connection. And that is your reading, Libra. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance. Let me know in the comments below. I'll try my best to maybe write back to a few of you. But with the grace of God, I am quite busy. And I work full-time as an essential worker elsewhere as well. So I do this when I have time. I try to make the time. So if I am not able to, please forgive me. But I'm leaving comments open. You guys talk to each other. You know, everybody here is a friend. It's a community. And we all need to vent. And sometimes we can help each other by giving each other ideas or, advice, right? So feel free to do that, please. All right, guys. You guys take care and stay safe. And I will see you guys again. Bye now.